Hello guys, this is lesson 11 of learning how to script on Roblox Studio. Today, we're going to learn about tables and briefly explain for loops. Tables are one of the most important parts of Roblox scripting. You can think of a table like a container or a list that holds many pieces of information all in one place. These pieces can be numbers, words, which are called strings, or other types of data. Instead of creating separate variables for each item, you can use a table to keep everything together. For example, if you want to keep a list of fruits, you can store them all in one table. To get each fruit from the table, you use a number inside square brackets, like fruits at number 1, fruits at number 2, and fruits at number 3. Remember, the first item in a table always starts at number 1, not 0. If you want to add more items to the table, like adding grape to your fruit list, you use a special command called table.insert. First, write table.insert, then write open parenthesis, then write the name of the table, for example, fruits, then write comma, then write the item you want to add, like grape, and finally write close parenthesis. This command adds the new item to the end of the table. Now your table will have apple, banana, orange, and grape. Now that you know how to add items to a table, let's talk about sorting and going through the items. Sorting means arranging the items in order, like from A to Z or from smallest to biggest. In Roblox scripting, you can sort a table using a command called table.sort. To do this, you write table.sort, then open parenthesis, then the name of your table like fruits, and then close parenthesis. This will rearrange the items in your table into order. When you create a table in Roblox scripting, you might want to go through each item one by one. This is called looping through a table. But before you do that, you need to know how many items are in the table. That's where the hashtag symbol, also known as the length operator, comes in. It counts how many items are in the table. For example, if you have a table of fruits, the hashtag symbol helps you find out how many fruits are in the list. You can even store that number in a variable so you can use it in your loop. To go through each item in a table, you use A for loop. A for loop tells the computer to start at a number, usually 1, and count up to the total number of items in the table. You start by writing the word for, then a loop variable like I, then the starting number, a comma, the ending number, the word do to begin the code block, and end to close it. Whatever is between do and end runs each time the loop counts. By default, the loop goes up by 1, but you can also make it go up by more. To do that, you add a third number after the ending number. This third number is called the step, and it tells the loop how much to increase by each time. For example, if you set the step to 2, the loop will count by 2s, like 1, 3, 5, and so on. When you loop through a table using A for loop, the loop gives you a number each time it runs. That number is stored in a variable, usually named I, and it tells you which spot in the table to look at. To get the item at that spot, you use square brackets. You write the name of the table, then an opening square bracket, then the loop variable I, then a closing square bracket. For example, if your table is called fruits, you write fruits open square bracket I close square bracket. If the table has apple, banana, and orange, the loop will start with I as 1, so the first time it runs, fruits open square bracket 1 close square bracket gives you apple. The next time, I becomes 2, and you get banana, and so on. This is how the loop goes through every item in the table, one at a time. That's pretty much it for lesson 11. In the next lesson, I'm going to focus more on the for loop. Thank you for watching. Bye.